Welcome to our series of videos on Data Services Manager version 9.0. And this particular video, we're going to have a look at how to create an infrastructure policy, which is essentially how VI admins guardrail their resources from data sprawl. Now, we were here already in video one. This is where we stopped. So we're in the vSphere client and we're about to build our first infrastructure policy, giving it a name, an optional description, enabling it. And now we're on to selecting the compute resources. I am going to select a vSphere cluster. I'm going to select a storage policy, which maps to my vSAN data store. I'm going to select a distributed network, as you can see there. And then I'm going to get an IP pool, which is essentially a range of IP addresses that I can assign to my data services. Now, there's no IP pool existing at present, so I'm going to create my own one. I give it a range of IP addresses, the subnet prefix of 24, and then the gateway. And that IP pool now needs to be selected. So any databases that are stood up with this infrastructure policy will get those IP addresses. A bit of housekeeping, where am I going to place the virtual machines built to back the databases and data services. And now I'm going to select some VM classes for the size of virtual machines that I'm going to allow my users to create. And that's essentially it. That is my policy created. I can now refresh that and make sure that the status is ready. It is. So my last step as a VI admin is to create a user that is allowed to use Data Services Manager. Now you can see that there is some support for VCF automation, but we're not going to use that. We're going to create a user that accesses DSM through the UI or console. So create the permission. The role is an admin. Give it an email as a login and a password. Let's verify that password. Create it. All good. And now directly from the vSphere client, I can launch directly into Data Services Manager with the credentials that I just created. And there we go. I am now in the DSM console. And just verifying that the infrastructure policy matches what we created back on the VI client. You can verify all the settings as I'm showing you here, which storage, which compute, which network, which IP pool, the VM classes that we allocated. It's all there. And the last thing to check is just the permission. Obviously, we just logged in, so that permission does exist. So soon we'll get on to creating a database, but if you're interested in learning more about Data Services Manager, pop along to cormaccogan.com, where I've got a wealth of information. Thank you for watching.